boys? Hello, how we doing? We're gonna do drift game tier list. Goosiest official drift game tier list. We have a lot of games at the bottom over here. Oh, by the way, I did the tier list in Paint, okay? I'm that boomer. There's a tier list site to something, couldn't figure it out. I did it in Paint instead. So, boys, we're gonna start with CarX. I'm thinking we're gonna focus on the PC version. CarX, very popular game. It's honestly the main game I play. First of all, cross-platform support. Like, you can even play CarX from microwave, okay? The steering wheel support is just good. It's satisfying. I like it. The online support is good. Not a lot of issues, but some issues. I'm thinking, boys, you don't have to agree with me. This is Goosiest tier list. It's going to A. It's a great game overall. Oh god, BeamNG Drive. Drifting in BeamNG, just you need therapy after that because it's so bad. Legit, for now I have quit BeamNG. There's always these people in comment. Goosiest, BeamNG has the most realistic physics. You just suck. You don't know how to drift in real life. First of all, okay, if you haven't drifted in BeamNG with a steering wheel 900 degrees, no assist, shut your mouth. This is a drift game tier list. As a drift game, I'm gonna get cancelled so hard, but it's going to be E. It's just it's a difficult game to drift on. Assetto Corsa, boys, there is one thing we gotta talk about. The Assetto Corsa, you need drift mods in Assetto Corsa to get the full drifting experience. Can't play it on microwave, Nintendo Switch, consoles, mobile phones, you know, none of that. So just very strictly PC. But still, guys, there is no better game for drifting. If you have a PC, if you have a wheel, you can access mods. It is the best game, and I don't think I will get cancelled for that if I put Assetto Corsa into S tier. It's a good game. It's a good game. I love it. All right, boys. I made a video about Torque Drift. It's basically a mobile game, but they made it into PC. If you haven't seen how it handles on a steering wheel, go check out my last video. It's just, you know, I'm sorry, Bob. So Torque Drift is going straight to F, okay? Uber Drift Festival, boys. Next game, Bodybots Thing. Guys, before you say this game is a scam, hear me out. Their previous games were all scam. Furidashi, RDS, and Peak Angle were all the same game, just different menu colors and different logos, and they were scamming people on Steam. This time, open world, never seen in the previous games. Also AI traffic. The steering wheel support, I'm gonna say is 7 out of 10. I feel like it's either C or D. I think I'm gonna go with C actually. It's very average drift game. Okay, Drift King, boys. Oh goodness. I know the developer is a good guy. He's really updating the game like every month. And the steering wheel support, I tried this game out on a wheel. It is horrible. The graphics are bad as well. Bro, I love the developer. The graphics are bad. The wheel support is bad. There's not a lot of players playing it. It's fun. On keyboard, it's really fun. On steering wheel, not so much. So I'm gonna give it honestly D. There's a lot of updates. Right, Clown for Speed. Honestly, guys, I love the graphics. It's 1 USD. 1 USD only. It has a lot of potential. Now, there's a couple bad things as well. They have stolen basically all the assets, but they made it into a 1 USD game, which is fun. It has multiplayer as well. It's very early stage, and they're gonna add wheel support. So I'm gonna put this over here. Next game, The Crew 2. You can't drift there. The wheel physics, I've heard, is very delayed. The graphics, I'll be honest, I love the graphics. I have absolutely nothing bad to say about the graphics. As for drifting, I've seen people drift, but it kind of reminds me like Need for Speed. Very grippy. The Crew 2, in terms of drifting, I feel like is gonna go over here. Next game, Forza Horizon 5. The graphics are absolutely stunning. The wheel support, honestly, some people say wheel support in Forza just sucks. Forza Horizon 3 didn't have a good wheel support in my opinion. 4 and 5 had a very good wheel support. I'm gonna put it 8 here. It can get a little boring, but drifting is very satisfying there. Next game, however, is Forza Motorsport 7. That is basically like a racing game. I did play that on a wheel. I tried to drift with a 350Z I was using there. It was pretty horrible on a wheel to drift with, but I've seen so many sick drift clips. I'm thinking I'm just bad. Not as good as Forza Horizon 5, so I'm gonna put it like B tier. Again, the graphics are absolutely stunning, but for drifting, I'm gonna put it to B. Alright, next game, boys, is Gran Turismo. I guess this is like Forza Motorsport 7, but like the PlayStation version of the game, right? Again, I've seen like a couple crazy drift clips in this game. It has really good graphics, basically like Forza Motorsport 7. Like, I haven't tried any of these games, so it's a little difficult for me to analyze, but I've seen a lot of clips. Probably fair to put it like next to Forza Motorsport 7, because otherwise we're gonna get into some deep drama, which we don't want. Okay, drift challenge is the next game. Let's move on. By the way, this game now has open world. You can drift with a wheel. It's not the worst wheel support. I could connect corners and stuff like that with a wheel, so it's not that bad. The graphics are kind of average. Yeah, I'm gonna put it C tier. Oh goodness, Drift 21, boys. Drift 21 is basically a garage tuning simulator. The drifting physics are absolute poop. It's not good. What even Wazap said, it's not very good on a wheel. But the most fun, you can tune your cars in the garage. This will definitely give this game bonus points. But the drifting, the drifting, bro, is so bad in this game. And we are focusing on drifting mainly. I think it's D. It's a fun game, but the drifting aspect is not very good. Next game is a weird game. You guys probably don't even know that game. Hashiri Drifter. I tried drifting in there. It is straight up mobile game physics, just like Torque Drift. I don't even know if it has wheel support. I believe it has, but I remember having very bad experiences with the wheel. I didn't even know we can have another F tier, but it's going here. Am I cancelled? Oh, Initial Unity. All right. Initial Unity is actually a free game. Now, wheel drifting in that game, not an option at the moment. On keyboard, it was pretty fun. I even did multiplayer. Multiplayer works really good in this game. The graphics, not the best, but again, it's a free game. It gets boring really fast. There's not a lot of content there to do, unless you like drift with other players, so I'm gonna put it C tier. Need for Speed Heat. Need for Speed Heat has absolutely stunning graphics. The game looks so good. The drifting is horrible. Guys, the default grippy physics, so bad for drifting. People do drift, but it just looks awkward. But the game looks stunning. For drifting, however, it is bad. I'm gonna put it E. Everything would change if Need for Speed had drift mode. We need that. We need that. Anyway, GTA 5 5M drifting. There is couple 5M servers which support steering wheels. There was like a wheel plugin or something you had to put on your PC. You could use the wheel, and the shifter and handbrake and pedals, everything worked, and it felt amazing. If you can find those servers, it is such a good drift game. We're gonna put it B tier. Okay, Live for Speed. Now the graphics are, because it's very old game, but guys, it is a legend. You can't disrespect Live for Speed. Before Assetto Corsa, everyone played Live for Speed. Haven't played it yet, but I've heard very good things. It has wheel support as well. There is one thing which I don't like in Live for Speed, the desync. The desync is I'm gonna put it B tier. Yeah, it gets a little bit old, but it's still up there. It's still B. Am I good? Am I good, boys? This is my tier list. Boys, hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, like, subscribe, and as always, stay sideways.